Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be putting together my spinning bookshelf. I haven't outgrown my current shelf that I have. I still have like a bit more room for more books, and I also don't buy a lot of like books, physical books, and then not read them for a while. Like I don't have a large physical TBR, so I've not like fully outgrown it, but I bought this because I was afraid that it was gonna be really expensive with the tariffs that are hitting China right now. Why? Unnecessary, but so I bought this like 2 weeks ago, and it came in the mail. It was pretty inexpensive, and I've been seeing spinning bookshelves on TikTok and Instagram and on everywhere, and I just really want one. I have a specific spot in my room that I want it to fit, so I think it should. It might not, we'll see. I have books in other places that I would love to showcase and be like seen, like books from when I was like a child and everything like that. I also have a lot more romance books that I have like in this like box under my bed. I'm gonna open it for you guys and build it, and we're gonna style it and everything. Hopefully it fits. I have the height, but I don't know the circumference, which is the circle, so we don't know how big this is gonna be. If anything, it will just sit in this room, which will be sad, but I read in this room anyways. So let's start. I think I'm in for a treat. This is the instructions, and this is the inside of the box, and I'm scared of all the pegs and all of the legs. I also hate when things come in styrofoam because it's just so bad for the environment and gets everywhere, but yikes. It comes with, oh my god, like a little wrench, which is really nice. All the pegs and screws, the wheels, because it's like a movable one. I don't even know where to start. This is how big. It may fit in that area that I want. It may fit. Okay, this is side 3. We have the bottom, and it actually is the spinning part, which is so nice. Don't have to do that. I'm gonna set that down because that's obviously the bottom. Oh my god, I have so much styrofoam all over me. Ugh, but I have all of the wood pieces, and then I have the 3 bigger pieces, and then the bottom, and obviously all this other stuff. So we're gonna get into it. Okay, we're starting with step 1, which is to add all of these. I will clean all this later, but for now, we're gonna mess this all up. So just put on all of the wheels. I needed my dad's help to do this. We're on to the next step. Step 3.
Start getting them ready. Well, once a few of them are lined up, the rest should must line up.
It's been built. It is in this little section of my room that I wanted it. So this is my current like situation. This is where I used to have K-pop albums, and then I have a blue like dresser bookshelf thing that you can shut the door to. that has all my K-pop albums. I do have some down here, but these are just way too big to put in there. So my current situation is I have books here and then I have some down here, but I want to remove books here and put them here, and I only want the shelf to fit like my really long series. So obviously Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, and then the Grishaverse. I want everything else here. I also have a section under my bed with books and a few other places that I want to like sit here. So it fits. It just like isn't gonna turn all the way. So a few sections in the back here are not gonna be seen, which is fine because I don't have that many books to put on this shelving unit as at the moment. But I had to like move this over a little bit so it's out more, which is annoying because I don't have a lot of walkway right here between my bed and my chair, but I really like it. I guess I will show you what it fully looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like with my like couch and my current situation. I honestly really wish that I could like, what's the word? Take this shelving unit and move it, but it's stuck to the wall. So that is what there is now. I literally have stuff in all of these sections because I don't really have any other drawer space. Like I have a desk, but that's like for desk stuff. Everything else is like notebooks, K-pop stuff, trinkets, board games down there. So it is full. I honestly should probably go through it, but for now, this is what we have. So yeah, this is what this looks like. And this is the like shelving unit that holds my K-pop stuff. But this is what it looks like here. Luckily, it doesn't cut off my TXT poster because I was scared that it was going to, because Tana is my favorite, who's this member right there. So I was afraid that he was going to cut off. But this is like what it fully looks like. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good for that, and it works. My space is very small. Ignore all of this. But, you know, it's cute. I honestly may one day move the couch and put it somewhere else for now, but for now this is what we got. I'm going to clean the shelf because it smells, and it also has a ton of like dust on it, and also styrofoam gets everywhere. It is, because it's plastic, it like sticks to things. It has really bad static, so I'm gonna Windex it off and make it smell nice. I've also added, because this is so close to my like white bookshelf vanity thing, I had to put some bubble wrap right here so that it just doesn't like mess with the wood. And yeah, just like if I accidentally move it, it has something like soft to push on. But it is clean now, and we're gonna add stuff. I'm gonna start putting things on the shelves. I have this whole box right here full of like romance books and everything like that, which is what I'm gonna mostly put on here because I have like my favorites on show, and everything else kind of hidden away. So let's start. I think I'm gonna put what I would call like my books recommended by Kim Namjoon of BTS. So these are like Korean books. We also have their book. I'm gonna put these at the bottom. Put a lot of my romance on this shelf. So I have The Summer I Turned Pretty here, Bridgerton, some romance series, a one-off, and then down here I have, which you can't see, all of my like Korean books, and then books that I haven't read are gonna go also down here. And I think I'm gonna put, honestly, poetry up here just because it's super cute. Some pretty design books, just because they're cuter. And those are gonna go at the top. And I think fantasy as well. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to like move more things around because I can't have everything at the bottom. I need some things at the top. Okay, I moved more things around. So I put more like the pretty romance books that I have at the top part here. Fantasy all in the middle, which most of my fantasy is like over here for now. And then romance books, and then TBR and my Korean books at the bottom. That's literally all the books I have. I honestly thought I had more. Okay, so here's the whole cart, shelf, cake tier bookshelf. So I've moved books from here and here over here, and then I had another place for them. But we have all of my like favorite fantasy. So we have Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, and the Grishaverse. The reason I didn't add them over there is because they are bigger series and I want them all to like be together, if that makes sense. And I also have Fourth Wing over here because Fourth Wing is my favorite, so that's why it's over here. Area I just have like pretty books. So we have the Prince and the Apocalypse duology by Kara McDowell, and then we have the Doll A for Auntie series. And then over here I have Lily Reinhardt's swimming lessons book and 50 Hats That Changed the World book. Down here is fantasy, which I don't have a lot of fantasy besides that stuff. So we have Quicksilver, City of Bones, and Heartless Hunter. Those are all the first in those series. And then over here is the first book in the Game of Thrones series that I gave up on reading a while ago. Down here we have romance. We have The Summer I Turned Pretty, the first 4 books in Bridgerton. We have Red, White, and Royal Blue and The Perfect Escape. Down here is kind of like a TBR area, and plus my like Korean novels / Japanese novels. So we have those there. We have the BTS books. So essentially like anything recommended by Kim Namjoon. First off, one of the best books ever, recommend. And then we have the TBR cart. So we have like My Lady Jane, My Roommate's a Vampire, Where the Crawdads Sing, and another one called The Cactus, and then The Paris Wife. The reason I have that one is because it's about a girl named Hadley. So that is the shelf. I actually really love it, and I have so much space to add more, specifically in the fantasy section and like this top area. Like literally every back section is empty. So that's that. Love this shelving unit, and I can link it for on Amazon for anyone who also wants it, but it may be a little expensive because it does come from China, unfortunately. So I don't know. It probably would be $500, but when I bought it was like $120. So still really cute, but that is my new bookshelf. I don't know if I'll put anything on top. I just kind of like it empty. I feel like I have so much going on in my room that I just like need to calm down. So that's that. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.